Well, the Marco Polo on Kapiolani Boulevard or the Ilikai apartments over in Waikiki, which one do you like better? It's so funny today. I got a call from a buyer off my website, and they're originally were asking about the Marco Polo. And I obviously am familiar with the building, and I just thought it was ironic that she first asked about the Marco Polo and then later the Ilikai. Well, a little bit of family history. My grandfather used to own some penthouse condos at Marco Polo when it was first built. And then regarding the Ilikai, that's what brought my family to Hawaii back in the 60s before my time, as my mom's stepfather was going to originally build that building in Marina del Rey, California. So, and in essence, I want to jump into the pros and cons about both buildings because they are completely different, but they both have a lot of history. Okay, so first off, with the Ilikai, it's built in the 60s, and it's primarily known as a condo building because zone resort. You can rent it out short term. From a price point, they started about $500,000 for 500 square foot one bedroom, which over the years most of them have been removed. So that's the Ilikai, and they don't come with parking. Now, so for that same amount of money, you could jump across the canal and get into the Marco Polo, and that's on the Malca side of Alawai Canal. And there you can get a 2-bedroom, 2-bath fee simple for about that same price point. And in both buildings, obviously the prices go up from there. And in both buildings, you've got both Malca and Makai views. So that's going to make a big difference on the price. Both buildings too have been through some turmoil over the years. I've blogged about in the past. At the Ilikai, during the last downturn of the market, there was litigation going on there back in that 08, 09 period. And so buyers that bought then could only pay cash. And then as the market picked up and there's no longer litigation on the building and financing came back into play, the prices, went through the roof there at the Ilikai. And the Marco Polo had some of its own turmoil as well, in that there was a fire several years back. It was all over the news. And unlike the litigation situation, well, first off, there's a fire, and then later came litigation. Similar to the Ilikai, prices just cratered because none of the buyers could get financing. And I predicted it. I blogged about this as well. Is once the litigation was over and lenders were lending on the building again, the prices rebounded. So that's something to keep an eye out for in the market outside of these two buildings. If you have a property where buyers can't get financing and you're a cash buyer and have some patience, over time, once lenders come back into play, that could be a good play. But to find out more about the Ilikai or the Marco Polo, feel free to contact us for more information. Mahalo.